What is going on, YouTube? So coming back today with my Green Bay Packers football preview for 2016. So recap the format that I'll be doing for this. I already did my Patriots preview, so if you saw that, you already know. But 3 key players, best case scenario, worst case scenario for the year, and then record predict, like my actual legit record prediction. So let's go through the 3 key players, and I'm going to start with the most obvious one. That's Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. So, still, Aaron Rodgers, to this day, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. When you got someone like that leading your team, you'll probably be just fine. Since, I'd say 2010, the Packers, year in and year out, have been at least a contender for the Super Bowl just because of him. When you got a player that arguably is the best quarterback in the NFL, that's just kind of the way it goes. When you got like a Tom Brady, Cam Newton, Russell Wilson, Drew Brees to some degree now, more the way he used to be, and what used to also be Peyton Manning level quarterback, people just expect you to contend year in, year out. So, second key player is Eddie Lacy. I think he's going to need a big bounce back year. Wasn't the best year in 2015 for Eddie Lacy. Backed on the pounds a little bit. Had injury troubles from time to time and just was most of all inconsistent. Even lost his starting job to James Starks at one point. So, my third key player, Randall Cobb. And I think he might actually be one of the most important players for the Packers this year. Again, a guy that didn't have a bad year last year, but wasn't, the year we're accustomed to seeing from Randall Cobb, just statistically. You could blame it on the fact that Jordy Nelson was out for the year with injury, kind of put all the pressure on Randall Cobb, all the attention on him from cornerbacks, and then also Devontae Adams didn't meet the expectation he was supposed to. Just didn't play that well last year. So, my best case scenario for the Green Bay Packers. And I'll be honest, I think they got a really easy schedule this year compared to, like the Patriots I was looking at earlier. Looking through the Packers' schedule, in the NFC, they have to face the NFC East. They don't have to play anyone out of the NFC West. Actually, yeah, they do. Who do they land from the NFC West? Seattle, and I believe that's it. They play San Francisco okay. And Seattle might actually be their hardest game besides the Vikings. You never know until the season rolls around, but we'll see. They even get the Seahawks at home. Seahawks Packers have made some pretty interesting games in the last couple of years too. Pretty exciting ones. So again, my best case scenario is 14-2 with the Super Bowl win, which is even better, or which was actually not even better, was the same as my best case scenario for the Patriots. My worst case scenario is 9-7 with a wild card round exit. I don't know if I could really see this, but with a team like the Minnesota Vikings emerging and with the Chicago Bears getting better, I could see if the Packers have a very, very, very bad year in the division. I couldn't really see it, but again, this is a worst case thing. Them, dropping 2 or 3 games to the Bears and Vikings this year. And then not to mention games against the Seahawks, Colts, Falcons. They got to play the Falcons on the road. And then probably an improved Cowboys team. And an improved Jaguars team to start the season on the road. So, like I said, I think that's a worst case scenario. My overall record prediction, though, is going to be 13-3. Again, I like the schedule they're set up with this year. I really think that this is a team that has, again, Super Bowl potential this year. The schedule's set up well for them to be able to get a first-round bye in the playoffs, to be able to lock up the division and have, hopefully for their fans and their team, at least a somewhat easier road to the Super Bowl this year. So that'll pretty much do it for my Packers preview for 2016. If you have not seen the rest of the previews, check them out. I'll put the link to the entire playlist in the description below. Also, I told you guys in the Patriots one that I am opening up a new blog, new website type thing. Eventually, it'll develop into a full website, full domain name for me and everything. But to start, it's just going to be a blog, and I'm going to be posting all 32 team previews, listing out like the 3 key players, and then I'm going to do like X factors and everything on that one. That's going to be in the that link's going to be in the description below as well. I'm also going to post all the ones I'm doing videos of. So if you have not seen, if you did not see the Patriots one, I still have the Steelers, Seahawks, and Cowboys previews to do. I'm going to do 5 individual team previews, and then I've got 7 other videos to pretty much outline my official 2016 NFL preview series. But anyway, that's pretty much it. So yeah.